Well, over the previous couple of days, we've done a couple of rants about, well, it sucks to be a Democrat. It sucks to be a liberal. Today, the third installment in this series, let's just call it Nancy Pelosi Sucks.
I am Frau Blucher.
After you, Frau Blucher.
Please welcome the House Democratic leader and the first female Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi.
January the 15th, the official birthday of Martin Luther King. Now, you would think that a good liberal like Nancy Botox Pelosi and her flunkies like Chuck E. Cheese Schumer, Jerry the Nads Nadler, Adam Schiff for brains, you would have thought that they would have used today, since this was the day they were going to announce, aha, the Articles of Impeachment are heading from the House to the Senate, that they would have somehow invoked Martin Luther King, his struggle for freedom, his struggle for equality, his struggle to lead his people from bondage, that they were freeing the American people today from the bondage of Donald Trump. But no flair for that type of dramatic, because again, liberals don't respect history, even their own. That's the amazing thing. And you know why? Because it really wasn't a liberal thing, this thing called civil rights. It was really a Republican thing. It got started under a Republican president named Abraham Lincoln, and then Lyndon Baines Johnson, the guy that dropped the N-word more times than he said the word the, one of the most bigoted, racist individuals ever to have occupied the Oval Office of this nation. Lyndon Baines Johnson, the guy who gave us a dead president in the streets of Dallas and the never-ending Vietnam conflict, which became the Vietnam War, which became the real test of the military-industrial complex worn to us by a Republican, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Yes, Lyndon B. Johnson used those N-words that you can't say, because after all, if we give them a bone like civil rights, they'll vote for us for 200 years, and that is a direct quote. So, having absolutely no sense of understanding of the importance of the day, and yet on the same token, understanding how important it was for Americans and President Trump, that today was the signing of the first phase of the new China trade deal. Wait a minute, whoa, 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 whoa. Remember, it was the end of the American economy. Why? Trump was going to be an absolute tsunami to the American economy, especially with this trade war. We can't win a trade war with Japan. We can't win a trade war with China. We can't win a trade war with Asia. And we did. And we are. And we will. At the end of the day, China needs our stuff a whole lot more than we need their stuff. President Trump understood that going in. He kept the farmers underwritten and protected. They're doing well, and they're going to do even better under this brand new trade agreement. And for the first time ever, America, forgive me for saying it like this as a pastor, but I'm just going to say it, we're not getting screwed. We're not getting the shaft on this one. And Nancy Botox Pelosi, thinking she has the flair for this type of drama, she announces the impeachment judges, i.e. Jerry the Nads Nadler and Adam Schiff for brains, forever known as Pencil Neck. At the same time, the president is about to engage with a foreign head of state. Now, before I go off into any more regarding the impeachment, let me just pause right here. What is it about Democrats that every time the president is on the world stage where he really needs the support of the Congress, the support of the American people, the support of the media, the Democrats dream up a new stunt to try to stunt him and knock his legs out from under him? Doesn't that jeopardize our national security? Remember when he had his second summit with Kim Jong-un over on the Korean border? And the House decided then, under the direction of Nancy Botox Pelosi, that there had to be the outcoming of the whole Russian collusion narrative and, anything and everything that they can do to undermine him on the world stage. That's treasonous. That is just outright treasonous. And here we have a head of state actually a group of heads of state from China as we mark this historic day. Well, of course, undaunted by this, Wall Street had an incredible rally today, and it had nothing to do with, it's all because you're excited because, the guy that looks like the walking fire hydrant, Jerry the Nad's Nadler, and Adam Schifferbrains with his pencil neck, they're going to get the president. You people are so psychotically delusional and stupid, I don't even have the words for it. The euphoria in the investment community is over the China deal. And for socialists like Bernie Sanders that want to run around and say, so they'll deal to just, take care of the rich, because most of you people that I need you to vote for me, you're too stupid to be in the stock market anyway, and you don't know what any of it's about anyway, so therefore this doesn't benefit you in any way, because this does not benefit real Americans. And that will be the narrative tonight on Airport Terminal TV, formerly known as CNN. If you have a 401k, you're in the stock market. Today's news, big news. But, of course, Nancy Botox Pelosi, she's got to steal that thunder away from the president, especially on the world stage. But there's something else, and I have been proven absolutely 100% correct, as usual. By making it official today, sending those articles over, it's already been announced that the Senate trial will commence on Tuesday. It's going to go a bare minimum of 6 days. And it will probably go 12, maybe even a little bit longer. And they will convene every day but Sunday, and this will go all day long. First of all, it's going to be incredibly boring. Because, again, you've got Adam Schifferbrains and Jerry the Nad's Nadler, the little mini Jabba the Hutt up there. And, all CNN and PMSNBC and LBGTQ, XYZ TV, all they're going to talk about, all these so-called cable news programs and networks and mainstream lying legacy corporate corrupt mainstream media, all they're going to talk about over the next however many days this drags out is a Ukraine phone call. What happened to their primary? Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Amy Klobuchar, and the list goes on of presidential hopefuls on the Democratic side that now can't campaign as we head into Iowa, as we head into New Hampshire. Do you think Nancy, knowing full well that this impeachment isn't going anywhere, which is exactly why she put Jerry the Nad's Nadler and Adam Schiff in charge of this sideshow? Let's not tank the reputations of any actually credible Democrats out there. But what Nancy has done is protect the establishment guy, Joe Dementia Biden. He gets to campaign now. He gets all the TV time without any hindrance from Bernie and Pocahontas, who tend to detract from him. This is one member of the establishment, Nancy Pelosi, protecting another member of the establishment, Joe Biden. That's her 4D chess move, because they can't beat Trump at the ballot box. So keep up this impeachment hoax. Try to keep him sidetracked. It's just making him stronger. But what it also does is it ensures that Joe Biden becomes the candidate to face off against Donald Trump. She's not just trying to somehow, maybe by pure accident, get something to stick to President Trump. She's hoping to eliminate Joe Biden's competition by having them bogged down in the Senate in a trial. Nancy Pelosi really does suck. Have you liberal progressives figured that out yet? Your candidates are bye, gone, gone, gone. And once again, Nancy gets her way, even with her dentures falling out. That's just a little quick rant today. Thanks so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up. We continue to irritate YouTube, which really makes my day. And hey, don't forget to check us out over there on the other channel, and we've got a lot more to say, and we're going to be saying it right here.